This is the Dan Le Batard Show with the Stugotz podcast.
You're wrong, you're wrong, you're wrong, you're wrong. Oh, you're so wrong. You're so wrong.
I think Amin is going to be shocked by how wrong he was earlier in the show.
About
the
decimal?
The Ostrich is more than twice as fast as the Roadrunner. The Ostrich is the fastest of the birds. The Roadrunner is the fastest of the birds that take flight. But the you're disputing this? What's the matter? What are you making faces about?
It was a joke because of a cartoon character named the Roadrunner who goes meep meep. Someone said meep meep. Someone on the internet was like, actually, I looked it up and they actually don't run that fast. Stop taking everything so goddamn literally. It's a joke based on a cartoon character that says meep meep.
But did you actually think the Roadrunner was fast? I did.
No, I was talking about the one that we're about to throw on the screen right now.
Well, obviously that's what you're talking about. I know
That's-
there are real ones, but I assume because of the cartoon that the actual Roadrunners are of the fastest
They're
bird.
like this big. Oh, this blew my mind. Hold on. Whoa! The ostrich is fast. Wow! Who could have foreseen such a thing? I thought that getting all my facts from cartoon characters would have sent me through life on a wave of success and power and knowledge, but no! Thwarted by the ostrich. Thank you, Internet. Mwah! Thank you for being so smart and on top of it, of taking everything literally, because where would we be in a world with no nuance, no jokes, and everything just literal? I'll tell you where we'd be. The invention of lying. That's where we would be. Great movie. File. It was on Cinephone.
They're probably not even smart. I bet they had to look it up.
I don't think you needed to do all of that.
Especially at Dan, because he's the one that took it literally.
This is a little embarrassing, but I didn't realize the Roadrunner was a real bird until 20 seconds
I'm not going
ago.
to lie, neither did
I thought it was the cartoon.
Same.
I thought
So you
Roadrunner
thought-
was just a character.
You
I didn't.
thought UTSA was named after the cartoon character
Yeah.
as well?
Yeah, why
I thought
not?
so.
Me.
So I got your point, Amin, but I'm also kind of dumb.
Also, for what it's worth, pound for pound, I mean, Roadrunner's pretty short. Ostrich is taller, so maybe you were right in the literal sense as well.
Literally?
I didn't think Wolverines were real animals either.
Put it on the poll, please, at Le Batard Show. Did you know the Roadrunner wasn't a real bird, or was a real bird? However it is you want to ask the question. Can you get for me, before we go any further, all of the Jeopardy video that was circulating everywhere recently, because people have been enjoying funniest wrong answers on Jeopardy. Katie Nolan got all the way to the finals and almost won.
And then she choked.
Oh, just stumbled at the finish line in a way that's a bit haunting.
The butler did it.
Let's find out which of these is the best, because I haven't seen any of this. I saw that this was trending. People were enjoying it. The only one I saw was Kareem Abdul-Jabbar getting wrong something that he had said, which was pretty funny. Let's see what we have here.
One of the topics covered in a Major League Baseball course at Arizona State is this player who broke the color barrier in 1947. Shauka.
Who was Babe Ruth?
No. Nathaniel.
Who was Jackie Robinson?
Yes.
4,000.
All right. Chief Joseph met Teddy Roosevelt and pleaded with him to allow this tribe to return to its ancestral home.
Can I change my wager?
No. You can't.
2004, these two pals go to White Castle. In 2008, they escape from Guantanamo Bay. Marion.
Who are Keenan and Kel?
No.
Vinyl for 12.
A recent vinyl resurgence has been aided by this musician who built a pressing plant in his Detroit hometown. Julie?
Who's Eminem?
Hey, it's a 6-letter bray from Mr. Ed. Jerry?
Was hee-haw.
No.
100, please.
Cats and Dogs, The Revenge of Blank Blank. Raya?
What is pussy furry?
No. Nikhil or Andrew? But it's Kitty Galore. Kitty Galore.
Jeremy, with what is that? Shock, shame? What was the matter? You've got something on your face that suggests that you're truly horrified.
I just feel terrible for someone who gets caught in the air like that on Jeopardy, struggling that way. I'm. If you could see on camera, my face is red. I'm truly embarrassed for that person. Oh my God.
There was a silence. That crappy game show that I was on a million years ago, Boardwalk and Baseball. I still remember this because the question was. Pete Sampras wrote, and Todd Klein at the end buzzed in, but didn't know where the question was going, and so there was this long pause, and then he just blurts, "Tennis players have fuzzy balls," and Chris Berman dissolved and fell off of the set. We had to stop taping. Not as funny as I remember it.
Is that why you brought up Jeopardy, just to tell that story?
No, I didn't.
Look at me, so the Babe Ruth answer.
Yeah, she's not lying.
She should have gotten it right. She should protest.
Judges?
She should.
Do your own research.
All right, put it on the poll. Was Babe Ruth black? I mean, we still haven't gotten to the story that I wanted to get to a long time ago.
What, Keenan and Kel go to Guantanamo Bay?
That movie would rip.
Oh, my God.
Do they serve orange
So
soda
good.
at Guantanamo Bay?
I hope they do.
The David Canales, the new coach of the Panthers, the discovery, as we're introduced to him, that he wrote a book with his wife in which he reveals that he was addicted to porn.
Do you know the name of the book?
I do not.
This Marriage? The Question That Changed Everything.
It didn't sell particularly well, and as I
You
pointed,
should be laughing at this.
I'm absolutely laughing at it.
Well,
I wasn't laughing at it. I'm throwing it out there because I don't know that there is something that you can have in the way of addiction that would create something around you that would be embarrassing without an incident, right? If I tell you someone's got drug addiction, someone's got alcohol addiction, whatever addiction you choose, porn addiction is a specific thing to know about somebody as he walks into a room, as he walks into an employment with a whole bunch of people that he does not know. We've had a couple of coaches, right? Kurt Rambis and some others make some mistakes on Twitter that have been very embarrassing for them involving porn. You do what with this story? I mean, you as someone who has worked in front offices and
as
knows
someone that has made a mistake with porn.
Yeah. First of all, I had you...
Bona fides.
Him walking in the room with clammy hands. Thought that's where you were going with that. I want to read this just from the newser from the New York Post. It starts like this. New Panthers head coach Dave Canales revealed scandalous details about his infidelity, pornography addiction, and binge drinking in a book he co-authored with his wife 16 months before earning his first head coaching gig. And then it says, the 42-year-old who said he no longer drinks and is not addicted to pornography. And that just leaves a door wide open. Wait a second. It's like, hey, the alcoholism was awful. You know what I did? Cut it all the way out my life. I do not drink. And the porn, not addicted to it anymore. It's a treat here and there.
I do wonder if you're addicted to porn, can you ever say that you're not addicted to porn? When you go into Alcoholics Anonymous meetings, you say, I'm an alcoholic, even though you've been sober for a long time. Can you declare yourself in a book 16 months ago no longer addicted to something just because you say so?
You can walk into the bar and grab a drink every once in a while is what he's saying. Like, I'm not an alcoholic anymore. Give me one vodka soda, and that's it. And then I stop. And also, let me fire up the hub for a second. He goes on, by the way, this is what he wrote. Quote, I was living a secret life. No matter how hard I tried by going to church, reading my Bible, and praying, I always had a secret dark place that was just mine.
You seem like you're laughing.
You shouldn't be laughing.
We're not laughing at this. You're laughing at
You also don't know if he's talking about the infidelity or the porn, or if he considers the porn the infidelity. We haven't read it.
The secret dark place. Is
there,
I mean, that's how a lot of people would label their addiction.
I like him scampering away.
I would argue that there is
no laughing matter.
strength in acknowledging this. There is strength in admitting it and working on it. There is strength in working on a book with your wife in which you reveal your greatest vulnerabilities, even though you don't have to do that. But a lot of people are just going to laugh at you. This bit of information is not going to send people scurrying to read the book. This bit of information is going to make people mock him.
Perhaps it was the attic or maybe the woodshed out back. He goes, where are you going, honey? I got to go take out the trash.
So you're in the class that'll just laugh at him.
Then he fires it up. The cell signal's surprisingly strong in the backyard. He's got full bars. Does he have them bookmarked? Does he do what I do, which is like research it ahead of time so I don't have a bunch of searching when I'm ready? I know. I already got tabs open. Let's go.
Having tabs open is a dangerous game.
Does he still have the tabs open? Now that he's controlled it, I'm not addicted anymore. I've cut the drinking out.
Let me see your Safari.
Incognito mode only. Does he do it in incognito mode? Was he brazen?
Well, you should read the book.
I know. Do you think he gets into that kind of detail?
I don't know.
Canales wrote that with the help of counseling and family, he no longer has issues with infidelity or pornography and has stopped drinking completely. I have to point it out again.
So he cheats sometimes?
Yeah, like the wording is like, drinking, absolutely not. Get that devil's juice away from me. Porn and cheating?
I've cut back on that.
I went from 30 times.
Healthy amount.